Hello from Kyoto, and this video is going to be full of two things: temples and alternative accommodation. Starting off with the place that we're about to check into right now. Here we are. Oh, look how cute, they're opposite each other. So here is James's bed behind us, and here is my bed. It is a much larger space than the traditional pod hotels, and that's kind of why we went for it. So actually you could fit a big suitcase on there, couldn't you? So everything apparently can be functioned from the iPod Touch that they give you, so let's have a look. Let's try and adjust the room light in the next step. Okay, next. Ah, and it dims. That's very, very clever. Next, setting up the bed. So we're currently in sofa mode. Let's give it a go with flat. I've set the alarm for 1 minute to see if it works. Apparently, the light should come on gradually, and the bed should tilt up a little bit, so it should help me get up in the morning. Let's see if it works. Now for the bed. I've just realised why mine hasn't lifted the full way. So mine's on snooze, which means that the bed rises for 3 seconds every 1 minute. So if you're a snoozer, over 10 minutes you might be finally fully sat up. I love that. I'm gonna get pissed off. Oh no! So we could have washed and dried here rather than in yasaka. Ah, these are really nice, aren't they? And these are the showers. Great, and they're so clean. I believe there are just female floors, just male floors, and this is an all gender floor. I think James and I have totally looked out because we're in quite a private area. Down the hallway, it's like corridors, and they're one after one after one. So we've looked out, so if you are coming in a couple and want to be on the all gender floor, A14 and A13, you could request them. These are really good. We are next to the showers, so you might get a bit of through fare. But yeah, it feels quite private, which I really didn't expect. In my life, I'll dream of being a barmaid. Between 5:30 and 6:30, there's free beer. This is supposed to be a shrine. I kind of feel like this is when Jesus went into the temple and realised they were selling chickens there, and he went batshit.
It's a market.
Yeah, it's a nice market. Basically, around the cherry blossom season, people go with their own booze, sit down, pitch up for the night, and have a bit of a laugh. So I loved it. There's also a summer festival they do too. So if you're coming in summer, check it out. Good morning. It's not the morning.
It's definitely afternoon. We slept in.
We didn't go to bed till 2:30, so it's now well past midday, and we're gonna start with lunch and then do a few temples. There's some really, really nice looking shops in here.
I couldn't wait. It's fluffy. It's like a
cheesecake, but in like a hard pastry shell.
cheesecake. That's what it's like.
Obviously it is. Good. We're here because we haven't been very good at getting stuff for on the go, and we're doing a lot of parks and cherry blossom and shrines today. And we'd rather not have to stop off and get ramen somewhere. So we've come to a nice supermarket and we're going to pick up some bits. I am in love with their bread. I mean, we are back just above the Yaksura shrine.
Yeah, Yaksura shrine.
Which is near the Murayama Park. We were sat on like the proper seats over there last night, and we noticed that they have mats out and that everyone sits here and has a drink, so we're on a bit of a picnic here. I'm really excited about this because anyone who knows me knows I love coleslaw, and this, I believe, it looks like coleslaw, right? Kind of. As close as you could possibly get to it in Japan. Yeah, that's good. Pretty similar. I didn't realise how suggestive the shape was. It's like eating a banana on a bus. There's no way to do it now. It's really nice.
I can't.
You coward. You look like you've done that before, lad. Now for some culture.
This is actually what we came to see, which is under restoration. Temple in eastern Kyoto, which is where we are now. It was finished in 778 AD. It was one of 21 finalists for the new 7 Wonders of the World, but it was not picked. It's getting done up because it looked a bit old. Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen and Carol Smiley are in there now. Andy, it's too busy. 5:30.
What we really like about this place is the fact that you're allowed to bring alcohol back.
Yeah, they don't have a license here. It's also
so got a bottle of something sparkly, and we've just sat here and really enjoyed the lounge area because it's so nice here, and there's been groups of people chatting. It's a really good place if you wanted to meet some new people. And I think we're going to get a good night's sleep in because we are going to have a full day of touristing tomorrow, James. Full day.